Alright, let's hop into some vendor story, huh? How's it going, everyone? Welcome. Happy Sunday. We're back. In some black screen, it seems. Thanks, OBS. Hello. Hello, OBS, please. The game exists. There we go. The game does exist. Alright. Perfect. 10 out of 10. Best stream so far. Anyways, welcome everyone. We're here to play some Vintage Story, get some work done on the Magical Academy. There's a few things that I will want to do here. First thing being that we want to start gathering probably some materials and testing materials so that we can start detailing a bit more of the interior space. I think this stream we're not going to be doing any major layouts or anything really like that. I don't know why the game's not playing any music. Have I just left it running long enough to where the soundtrack is just like, no thank you, we're done. We signed off into the void. Am I going to have to... Who's running this thing? Because I tell you what, it doesn't feel like I am. Doesn't feel like it at all. Where am I at? All right. So here we are. And our awesome little build here. I was doing some tests between streams. Because of how high up we are, we get a lot of fog. And I was hoping that like sealing off places to like make a sealed room would kind of keep the fog down, but so far I've had little luck, but I don't know if I just haven't filled in everything. How's it going, Apex, Mural Gem, Half Pint? Good to see you guys. Welcome to the stream. Good old stream. Thanks for the sub, appreciate it. It is November year 6 on the server. Right now, right here, right now. Let me just check the online. Okay, we got a couple people on the server. Look at you guys. Hi. People exist. Nice. I think Dark is probably out there gathering me lumber still. Oh, he upgraded his boxes. Oh, he upgraded these too? Oh man. He's a busy man running around getting some work done. Let me clear my inventory a little bit. Hopefully we have some bread left over. If not, we're gonna have to make a bread run. In fact, that might be a good thing to do since we're getting a little low. More copper crate upgrades do I need? Honestly, don't know. Right now. Check the chest. 26 better crates. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay there. I'm trying to think of the one thing that I was going to need bricks though from a raw material standpoint. Oh no. Okay. Alright, there we go. Put in an order for bricks. Order for good old bricks. Alright, let's go check our bread situation. See how we are in food. That'll probably be our first little goal here. We're going to have to go around gathering materials, like I said. And... bloop, 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 bloop. Here soon we'll be actually, hopefully, storing some things. Never got the pottery wheel working fast like you all. Mine isn't hooked up to a system. Unless he's talking about manually. I don't know. Full rejection on bricks. Alright, I understand. Alright. Let's go get some currants and things so we can make more bread. And we'll go from there, I think. Yeah, see how foggy it is? It's like this inside the build, too. I'm really hoping that as the rooms get sealed off and doors get added and areas become not quite as open, I'm hoping the game realizes that it's not outdoors. You know? Because I've done some tests and it feels like if I make it an enclosed space that's relatively small, like a 7x7x7, it'll kind of switch off the fog. You won't see the fog, but the lights won't work. Well, I glow, so, huh. Alright, well, we'll see. Either way, maybe it's just gonna be a cool aesthetic, right? You come into the foggy tower. Maybe that'll be the name of the academy. The tower in the mist. Here, we'll just say Mist Tower then. This is the name. Alright, there we go. Up, 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 up. Get up this little hill. 1.20, guys, is looking better and better. Every time I see a little bit of 1.20, I'm just like more excited. They posted a cool little concept art thing, sketch, today in the devlog channel on their Discord. It's pretty cool. I like concept art. Fun fact, that was what Uthris wanted to be when he grew up. That's why I went to art school. I went to art school to become a concept artist. But the college I went to didn't really have like a gaming concept art thing, so I ended up doing just fine art. So like oil painting. Because like those skills would translate, I assumed and stuff, so. So I went into that area. Oh, how's the marble quest? Good old quest for marble, man. Look at these goats. I want to capture these new animals, but they just run from you. I'm gonna have to lure them into like a pen or something, using troughs, probably, and then just fence them off. I don't think they can be used or moved with animal crates either that we have. I don't think that mod covers the new vanilla goats and things yet, but I could be wrong. Turn up. Check out that lapis spot yet. Academy is partially in oil painting. Partially? That is true. It is looking pretty good. Right, there we go. Some black currant. Alright, that's all fine and dandy. I want my spyglass out so I can easily find stuff here. Put that back. I was out prospecting kind of up this way because I was in the help book looking for marble, and marble has a chance to spawn graphite and lapis lazuli in it. And so my thought process was, well, if I can prospect out some graphite or lapis, it might mean there could be some marble nearby. You know? That was kind of my hope. Oh, the server hasn't restarted yet. But alright, well we got 20 minutes probably till it restarts. That might be white currant. That's probably black currant. There's some cranberry over here. Oh, gooseberries. Okay. No, huckleberries. Okay, well, we can. I think cranberry's a vanilla one, right? Yeah. It's just less food value than the currants, so I'd rather use the currants. I don't even know if I'm saying their name right. Okay, red. So if I have 50 berries, I can make 10 bread of that currant type. Alright, so we got enough black currant. I would like to find a little bit more red. Does not make poisonberry bread. It's never a fun one to do. I believe it's pronounced like a river. Current. Is an E-N-T? Current? Current. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Look, I'm gonna be honest, guys, okay? Uthris over here, I might speak English, but in high school, it was my worst performing class ever. Do not ask me to spell anything, do not ask me to, you know, tell you what's an adjective versus well, I mean, I know what a proper noun is, but like, you know, like vocabulary, pronunciation, spelling, not my forte, okay? My thing has always been personally, you know, if I can talk to someone and they know what I'm talking about, job's done, right? I don't need to use fancier words. I don't need to do anything else. I just need to tell. Almost died. It's a gooseberry. I just need to tell them what they need to know to understand my point, and I'm good to go. You know? I think I stopped moving. Gooseberries to get all tangled in. If you keep moving, you'll just rubber band forever and die. So, good thing that I was able to kind of stop myself there. Could have gone real sideways real quick. I'm too high up. I need to get down into the lower valley here so I can hug the coast. Get around. Let's pick up some sticks on the way. King Bullet. Oh no. Wolves might be mostly neutral. That is one thing I can't wait for our next season of the server. Wolves and bears are gonna be hostile again. Alright? No more holding hands. Everyone on the server that like thought it was so hard to survive without wolves and bears, they're in for an awakening. A re-emergence of nature's fury. Okay? Where you could be walking through a forest like this, not hear anything, and all of a sudden bear, and you die. You know? The good times. I'm poisoned. Great. Just what I wanted. I'm gonna have to make more bandages. It's snowing. Pretty. Can't see shit. I'm gonna make an actual path. A little bit easier to follow. The trail, I'm just not online right now enough to make trails like what we had at the start around our first base. We had trails kind of everywhere because of how much I was playing, but you know, there could be days of just me not around, and since I'm not playing enough to establish trails, you know, they kind of revert back pretty quickly here. Yay, no longer poisoned. Still about to die. Okay. And once the kitchen... That's kind of why I want to focus a little bit on detailing today, by the way, is I want to get the kitchen kind of online. Alright, we're just going to store these for a second, because I'm going to go out and find some things for making a some bandages. I don't think I have any more right now. I mean, I could really use some. I brought seeds for some flowers, so like St. John's, for example. Yeah, but right now I don't have any bandages made. We've kind of gone through them all. A lot of broken legs I've had to repair, you know. A lot of them. You have a good source of cattails. I know there's St. John's over here. Over this way. Need cattails and, ooh, rosemary, I think. Okay, maybe not. I thought rosemary turned into first aid. Suppose not. What is it? Shift H? Okay. Yeah. Shift H. Shift H. Try and remember that, Uthris. Crouch and H. Find out what something does. Looking for something that'll maybe make a good bandage material. I know horsetail, obviously, but I don't have cattails around here. But I do have some linen, I think, from all the Jeffs that I kill. Now that I have a knife, I can start skinning again, too. Where is the St. John's? I think there's some over here. Because I kind of left it alone on purpose. I don't have a tool. Which doesn't really help me at all. Oh wait, I think it's this. Yep. Oh, okay. Well, it's not telling me much, but very good. I know St. John's wort is good for bandages. Lavender, marigold, thyme, marshmallow, yarrow, holly, sage. Yarrow. What is yarrow? Huh. Well, this is gonna be awkward, guys. I'm not used to the time zone, or you know, the rollback that kind of happened here lately, so I'm a little out of dill. Still used for nothing. Trash. Get rid of it. Can I use horsetail with St. John? No. Hey Willow, welcome back. How are you? Is that an axolotl as your image there? I think that's how you say it. It's like that. No, it's not a salamander, you know, at all, but like it looks like a watermander thing. With gill branches. Crazy hot days of being lazy. How are you? I'm good. Just trying to figure out, is there a way up this hillside here? I don't think I've ever explored to get up here too much. I feel like it's too steep. That's the right pronunciation? Alright, cool. Yeah, it's a little chilly over here, that's for sure. Oh man, the tower's a little lit up. Oh. Picture making like a mountain pass where you come down and this is your beacon. You know? That you're shooting for. Your son's nice. Yeah, it seems like axolotls are pretty popular nowadays. They are pretty cute in their own weird alienish kind of way. Alright, this is what I'm gonna do to get health back, alright? I'm just gonna be a vampire and I'm gonna find Jeff's inside the tower. Alright. That's just what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to kill all the Jeffs. I'm sorry, Jeff, but you're gonna have to be sacrificed to my Volge. Here. Let's go into the raid. That is my home. Hello? True. I wish I'd gain warmth from killing Jeffs. That would be nice. God, this place is slowly becoming a maze, isn't it? That's what we want, though. I think I'm freezing now. Yeah, but like I need to have Jeffs to kill. I'll start using the lanterns as things get a little bit more roughed in. Which I think today's goal is this space. I would like to kind of rough it in. The dining hall, maybe the kitchen area. It'll be a process. Big process. Look like a new. So yeah, I also went ahead and roughed in a new idea back here. So there's gonna be another little spire on this side, which I think helps kind of balance out the shape of everything. But there's gonna be another dormitory for students. Alright, let's head back to base and make this bread. I should be able to make some bandages with the stuff we have at the base too. Unless I store rope here. I do not. Okay. Ooh. Put the spyglass away. Don't need that. Need my book right now or my magic chalk. Oh yeah, the server's restarting. Alright, well I have to kind of put everything on hold then. For just a minute here. So cats run the world in secret, but I think octopi are overlords? Really? Octopi? Alright, with the server restarting, I'll have to kind of chill for a little bit here. Let's just go ahead and pre-disconnect just to make sure nothing really goes crazy. The server restart takes about 15 minutes now. So we're just going to be chilling here. Let me get some, I guess some sort of music going. Please hold. Do I want to do copyright music or not? I don't really get paid from YouTube, so I guess it doesn't really matter. There we go. chilling. So the server will be back up here in 10 minutes or so. Go stretch. Get your stretches in. Get some water or something. In fact, that's maybe what I do here. Hold on, let me... And I have none of my stream assets anymore, guys. Like, none of them. Hold on. No, that's backdrops. Old stuff. What do I got in here? Okay. I got an AFK ping. Hold on. Let me go to this, which is not right. And browse real quick. Look at that guy, it's Raptor. Don't need the backdrop portion. I want display capture. No, let's change that to. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. No, get that out of here. Add. Capture. Boom. Cool. What's my game capture weird? What's going on with that? Whatever. Alright, there we go. We're back, chat. Alright. Hello? Stream. Let's go see if the see if the server's up. It's been about 4 minutes, right? Bet it's not. Classic 0 kilobytes received. Back out. Alright. Alright, I understand, server. I knew it. I should have just started the stream after 5:30. I was too excited. This is what I get. Gikaikon black and gold sake. So says Lumberjack and Hale. Need to try that sake out. It's on the list. All right, back to jamming. Actually, anyone else we know streaming right now? Dino Guy? Dino Guy's always streaming. That's all he does is stream. And video. And stream. And video. I want to build game. They're keeping me out. General. What is going on? Ugh. Do. 2026 chat. We'll be going back to Japan, I think, for 2 weeks. That is the goal. And if I'm able to book my flights next year, hopefully cheaper than the last time I went. Hopefully. You can only hope. Sometimes may not happen. Hello. General might have really made it a 15-minute restart time. Let me go back to my logs, see what he said. Ten-minute wait before it starts up. All right. Here in like a minute, it'll probably try. Alright. Hoping in just a minute or two we'll be able to rejoin the server. How's it going, Jerry? Welcome to the chill lo-fi stream for a bit. As I slurp some water. This was my day today, guys. It's out there raking leaves around the side yard a little bit, you know, trying to get. You got to keep up with it, right? Like I can't let it rain and get all these leaves embedded into the ground or anything, because then they become a big pain in the ass. And I still have like 75% of the leaves on the trees. So like, what am I supposed to do? You know, might as well just go out every weekend, kill myself for 5 hours because I just had to hand rake it and put it in garbage bags, and then do it again for a whole month. For a whole month, this is what I'm doing with my life. It's rough out there. Alright, server, I gave you a couple more minutes. Okay, I need you to lock it in. How do goals work? I don't think this will work. Share how you'll celebrate. Pick a goal. There's no goal. Choose super cat colors that count. Set timer. Does this even work? It's 95% broken. Yeah, start it. What are you gonna do? Goal created. 10. That's it? Can I edit it? No. 10 teal super... Whatever. Okay, server still doesn't like... You know, I'm gonna restart the game. That's fine. Burn them leaves? I don't have an incinerator. Which... Part of me is kind of thinking about making one. You know, a little brick kind of outdoor fire pit like thing for burning, but I have to look at my local regulation for burning. Let me see. Let me see. Uh-huh. Wow. Oh, hey, the server's up. Yeah, it looks like my local area, the burning rules is a little crazier than what I was used to growing up. I remember my grandfather, you know, every weekend, basically burning sticks and stuff, you know, in a brick incinerator that he made. You just burn stuff in there, and over here it has to be, I guess, a steel drum, at least, with the metal grate to prevent ashes going up. Well, I understand. Some of my neighbors back in West Virginia, you know, sometimes your yard got a little ashy. It happens, right? I need to moisturize the yard to prevent that from happening in the future. But, yeah, you know, I do have a fireplace indoor, though. That's kind of what I do with the sticks. I kind of pile them up, let them turn into dry wood, and then I kind of have some small fires in my fireplace, but the leaves... Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, we're back. We're back. We're locked in. All right. Let's go. Let's go see if I have any more fibers. I would have had like a lot more from all the Jeffs I've killed, but I haven't really been skinning them because I didn't have a knife for a long time. Yeah, I guess put this Jonas part in here. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. We're at full HP. Let's get our cooking done. Come on, chat. Cooking stream. So we're going to make 10 blackberry currant bread. I don't know how long this bread will last, but hopefully making dough. I'll kind of restart the timer here, so... Need a bucket. Some water in here. But in castle, living in a mud hovel, such is the life. Yeah, you know. We would be living in our homestead, but I had to, of course, build my castle like 8,000 blocks away from my actual base and house. So, you know. The things you do to find a good building spot. How's it going, Lud? Welcome to the stream. But hey, you know what? You know what? The Mage Tower is progressing. Soon, I have a kitchen. What mod is this mixing bowl from? The mixing bowl is from the... what mod is that? Culinary Artillery, I think? It's one of the cooking mods. That adds a whole bunch of cooking recipes, different things to do with cooking. Okay, hold on. I need to stop the lo-fi playlist. It's clashing with my Vintage Story stuff. There we go. There we go. Yeah, so the server's running about 80 or so mods on it. Got a nice little variety. Things from butchering tables to I don't even know. There's so much. Pottery wheels, X skills, Nat Survival Expanded stuff. You know. All right, berries. Okay, boom. We're just surviving on bread. That's all we can do, chat. That's all we can do. for now. Until we have like our magical crop fields in place. And a whole lot of other things. To be able to like support proper living, animal pens, barns, a village. The fun stuff. We're just gonna be living in a dirt hovel. Forever. Okay. Doop. Alright, so those will give us 20 more pieces of bread. Which will definitely last us a little while, I think. And we can try and finish off the last little bit of bread that we do have kind of already made. So let's heat up the ovens. Then get up to temperature. And then bake, bake, bake. Nick, thanks for the stuff. Appreciate it. Cook. Cook. I'm gonna have to design a good kitchen for the Mage Academy. I've never really personally built large kitchens in this game because normally I'm surviving by myself, and normally, you know, when I'm doing that, I don't need this huge apparatus to sustain food, but because we have a great dining hall, we're gonna need something to be able to support potential large number of students. Who knows? Okay, there we go. Let's go down here while those are heating up. Our little bread box. New ones, gonna last 1.9 years. Pretty good. All right. So that'll give us our food for the next little while. Obviously, it's not going to be forever food or anything like that, but it'll do us for a little bit. Look at that dough rising. That good crust forming. Looks good. All right, there we go. Food side quest complete. Let us go ahead and... Is it daytime? Oh, yeah, it is. Raining still. Kinda sucks. Let's go over and figure out how I'm going to rough in some of this stuff that we need to do. I need more packed dirt. Gonna need a lot more packed dirt. I need another chest over here. Just get rid of that for doors. cracked granite, don't care about. Just gonna dump that in the ground. Care about that little bit of sand. Okay. Alright, let's go take a look-see here. So just like most of the space, the walls of the castle is going to tend to be slate. Alright. Inside, I kind of want slate bricks as the interior wall. Now, this wall here may end up being plaster. I don't know yet. So let's go see how much slate Alshar blocks that we got. If any. Okay, we got some. Alright, this is gonna be a multi-palette sort of thing. So, Alshar blocks gonna be the footer of columns. No. Because that's going to be granite. These columns and flutes are kind of granite. Everything else is... So I might not need the rock. Where's my pickaxe at? Okay. And shovel. I didn't really plan the exterior versus interior wall difference here, so how do I want to do this? I could chisel, one side be cobble, the other side be ashlar blocks. That would probably be the most straightforward thing to do. This... I'm still torn if I want this to be a railing, like a view down to the staircase or not. I'd say let's just go for that for now still. Until otherwise updated. Do. Okay, here. Hey, Jeffs. Oh, now you guys are here? Alright, what is going on up here? You guys having a party? In the library? What's going on? Seems so. How's it going up, Must? Hope everyone's having a good weekend, by the way. You know, we're just one day closer to a Monday. Everyone's favorite thing in the world. Let's harvest these guys. Got to backfill these places to prevent things from spawning behind the walls that we don't want back here. Right? Haven't decided on the flooring yet, you know? Let's just for now maybe do slate smooth rock that I will chisel. So we don't get any collapses or anything like that, and I'll chill it down to a half. I'll just say, this again, just roughing things in. None of this is really permanent. Just to get a feel. You know, this railing may not even remain slate, right? It could become granite to match the rest of the detailing stuff, but I got slate on me right now, so it just seems to be the material I got on hand. Okay, cool. These are going to be doors that'll go in and out of the kitchen. Hey Jeff, how's it going? Good to see you. Welcome to the Academy. Just doing this a little bit so I can place some of this in. Do I want to do a footer of blocks and then get to smooth stone? Oh man, I'm gonna have to really. There's like so many decorative options you can do in this game because you have the ability to chisel, and sometimes, at least for me personally, like until things are kind of placed, going basic is probably going to be the least headache thing to do. We do have some granite rock that I can slap down here for pillars. Plop, 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 plop. And I'll chisel these so they don't collapse on me. Too unstable, it may collapse. This one? Really? Out of all of these? I don't know how that collapsed right there. Hold on. There we go. Let's do a little bit of a test for a pillar, maybe. Now, I'm gonna change up my chiseling a little bit from the exterior. What we were doing out here for these towers. These are using kind of the smallest voxel out here. To try and get a really good round tower. And as cool as that is, you really don't need to do that unless you're doing some really, really fine details. So I think going forward, I'm going to limit myself to the second smallest voxel size on chiseling. And where needed, drop it down by 1 in certain spots. Okay? So to get a rounded look, for example, I can chunk this out on the corners. Which and if I wanted to take this in as well, because again, I'm not at the smallest size, at the second smallest size. Honestly, the easiest thing to do would be to get the whole block figured out first, and then just copy paste with the pantograph. So in my opinion, the goal should be get a good silhouette, and then add that final detail layer if you want them, right? Like, so like we could add flutes to this if I really felt like it. Right, so that gives us a column of some kind. Now, you know, I can take that all the way down, and then maybe for the footer, you know, give it a full foundational kind of support. right? Hello, Jeff? Are you tearing down the mountain out there, Jeff? What a guy. Hey, Jeff. Welcome to the academy. Please stay away. Now, obviously, I'm kind of doing this inefficiently a little bit. I could have just literally walked to a flat surface, made the shape that I want, and just copy it over, you know? Like, that would have been the smart thing to do. Anyway, so yeah. So this is like the base pillar. And if I wanted some detail in it, we can actually go down to the smallest level. And if I really want, for example, some vertical lines. Going up that, we can. If I were to do something like that, though, I would want to back this with a different material. Something that contrasts a little bit with the granite. I probably wouldn't use shale, even though I'd be tempted to, just to make the lines really dark. You know? Here, rotate this real quick. Is it 2 at the bottom? Yeah, we have pantographs. Man, this enrollment's really high right now. How's it going, Basalis? Okay. So, you know, if I did that, granted. I probably would have been better off just carving the flutes and not doing the copy first. How's everything coming along? We're making some good progress laying things out. We're definitely behind when it comes to the detail work. That is for sure. So today I'm going to be spending today's stream a little bit more on I would say like the initial phases of design, right? We've been blocking things in out of dirt for so long. Okay, there we go. Anyways, so, you know, like I said, could have a pillar that actually has some flutes in it. It's not super noticeable, obviously. But that's a column, right? It's a basic column. Well, that's a column that one could do in the game. You can always come back and finish it. What do you mean you wish you finished your manor? just rejoin the server and finish the manor. Problem solved, my dude. When it comes to lighting, though, whoo boy, this is gonna be an interesting thing for lighting. Let me try and see here. Boy, this one's a little harder than a lantern, isn't it? The server issues are resolved. Basically, the restart wasn't functioning. But basically the restart time was just expanded because I think what was happening is the save has gotten so big that it does not... Oh, it wasn't all the way out yet. It does not play nice with the autosave and server kind of restart that's going on. The things to try and just get this on there. Alright, there we go. That's on there. Put that back. Chisel, 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 chisel. How much can I get away with? I see, okay. Do a... So there you go. So that's might be how we have to attach torch holders. If we go with torch holders, I could do standing candelabras or something like that. Thing is, bought VS for a good friend of mine who's going to show them the ropes on our private server. Okay. This is technically a private server, but you know, up to you. On how you want to do all that fun stuff. Here, I don't know if you've seen the last couple streams, but we'll give you the quick tour of what we've kind of put down. As soon as it's daytime, I don't think doing that at night is going to be too valuable. It is not the most visible place in the world. Because not everything's lit. I mean, it's lit as in, like, it looks cool, but, like, not lit up. Right. Alright, so that's kind of a test pillar there. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna need like a extra accent color. I feel. I could inlay these with like mana stone. Ooh, that would be magey, right? Right? If I... See, we're in the test phases now, lads. If I throw that in there... Hey, no touchy. Get lit on fire. Jeez. Crazy town. You know, everything could just be mana stone inlaid. Right? And mana stones do have different variations. There is a mana stone brick version. Also, we can chisel it to make engraved mana stone if we wanted to. And I could even add a decorative little ring. Get some cool band work. What is... Okay. The chisel streams have begun, chat. Oh god. It's... Here we go. Running joke for months have been, oh, when are you gonna be chiseling everything? Well, now you guys get to have it. Wait, is this hollow? Since when was that hollow? Mosaic floor. Ooh. Yeah, I can just chisel some custom floor tiles. Right? With patterns and inlays. Hello, Jeff. Please get out of my castle. Mage tower thing. I mean, let's be honest though. Gold inlays with blue. Whew. Boy, that would be regal. Huh? Sistine Chapel ceiling. I could probably do that. Do I want to do that though? It's going to be the question. We're talking about the other stream about potentially do this as our inlay. Anyways. Hey. What, these guys are crazy. Come here. Hey, get off the ceiling. Jeff, get down there. You're gonna lose your scholarship if you keep this up. These guys. And we have plenty of temporal fragments right now. I say right now, you never know. Doo-doo. Woo. All right. Up. Sadly, my character kind of glows so brightly, it can kind of be hard to see some types of details in the natural light that we'll end up having. And then, of course, you know, we'll probably have more lanterns than braziers, potentially. Let me go find a lantern. Should set this instead. It's a minor detail, but I think it helps sell the depth a little bit. And doing it in Mana Stone is kind of magic in its own way. Go. Okay. So that's kind of the start to the pillars. I need to go through and place more ashlar block though. Because ideally what I think the goal, one of the goals for this stream chat is to get a full section of ceiling done. Ideally probably this section, because it's probably the easiest to copy to other areas. So we need to get pillars in place all the way around. The roof and the vault, good. This extra little vault on the outside, which can then be used to kind of copy to that side when we need to anyways. I just don't know about the roof. Is the roof gonna be slate as well? It can be, obviously. You know, the arches here, these will be granite holding up the roof, and the roof can be slate if it wanted, but I feel like it should be different. We could maybe do Mana Stone in this whole ceiling, make it just a smooth blue, which can be maybe detailed later or something like that. It'll also kind of make the ceiling look painted almost. I'm gonna need to kill more Jeffs if we're gonna be doing that, though. I need more temporal fragments. Let's go up and through the tower real quick and just kill some of our students, we'll say. They haven't been paying tuition too well. Oh my god, no one's here. Okay, there's one. Didn't drop anything. What a dick. Let's go check the upper classrooms. Oh yeah, no. Okay. There is andesite. Instead of using mana stones, andesite might be a better ceiling. Because it's not quite mana stone blue, but it is bluish. Where's andesite at? Have I seen any in a while? God, I'm already thinking about grabbing more stone types that I haven't just quarried. Boy, what am I doing? What am I doing to myself? This is andesite, right? Over here? That looks like andesite. Alright. Silas, are you still around? In chat? I can give you the little tour. Again, I don't know how much you've seen of the base per se. Let's drop stuff off. I have more double chests. We need to eat some bread. Gotta have some bread. Are you back on dark at all? No? Okay. There. Another building chest. Perfect. Bloop. Do I want to use our temporal fragments to do mana stone ceiling? Man. Mining iron for Blink so we can save the world. Save the world? Save the... What do you mean save the world? You guys playing Eco or something? Is that like what people are doing nowadays? Is the Eco server up? Okay. Let's just get rid of that. Do I want food? Yeah, sure. I'll take more food. I'll take anything at this point. Yeah, screw it. We'll use mana stones, I think, chat. Why am I doing this to myself? Oh, this is gonna be dumb. I'm only doing this for the dining room, okay? I mean, mana stones will be throughout the build, of course, because of, like, it's blue and mana-y, right? And we're mages. But, like, this much blue? It takes 4 stacks of temporal fragments to get this much mana stone. Do I want it to be brick, though, for the ceiling? Probably. I think it'll look more realistic. If the ceiling had some texture, it wasn't just perfectly smooth. Oh yeah, I was gonna put this chest down. Ah, broke my leg! Should've known. I don't have any more packed dirt, really. I don't want to dig a whole bunch of dirt again right now. All right, here. I think this is for Basilis. I don't know if Basilis is still around or anything, but we'll do the quick little tour since it's daytime, and if there's anyone else new with this stream. We'll do the quick tour of the build so far. Mage Tower and Magical Academy up here in the mountains is the goal. So we got some rounded turrets. Again, missing their roofs. A lot of stuff is really building kind of WIP work in progress here. The main entryway is a little bit more fortified, and you know, this polished stone is probably going to get replaced to match a little bit more the upper kind of dining hall, but this will be the entryway that you walk into. That'll eventually have like the storage rooms and crafting that, you know, I need to do for survival purposes. Most people will head up the stairs though, and up the stairs you get on your left, the grand hall, kind of for dining and kind of ballroom things. Event hall, I guess you could say too. A little bit of a raised dais here. Gonna have a vaulted ceiling that I think will look really nice. This is kind of one of the bigger rooms for sure in the whole build. Out the back side, we'll get the kitchen area. That'll get developed in pantry and food storage since it's connected here to the dining hall. Across here is just another kind of open entryway space that I'm not quite sure what it's going to be. There might end up being a back room over in this corner or something or other. Again, don't quite know yet. I just know I wanted the entryway here into the staircase to go upstairs to kind of continue until we get into a more standardized pattern for sure. Then you hit the second staircase to the left. This is going to take people to the dorms and things. So this is the first dorm area that'll have some rooms, a cool little dome ceiling with plenty of bunks and a little bit of a common living space here. Is the hopes. Plenty of little windows to hopefully look out. Get some natural light. I'm hoping the dorms have some of the most natural lit areas, because otherwise, you know, a lot of this is kind of underground in a mountainside, so not many opportunities for windows otherwise. Hey, Jeff. Did I just hear another Jeff? There we go. Alright. So, as you come out this way, there's going to be like a common veranda-like thing. Out here on the cliff face, over here, is going to be a pathway to another dorm tower on the westward side of the academy. So that'll be there. This is going to be the library area in here, and you can get here by going up the spiral staircase also. Down here, these are going to be like offices for staff, in my opinion, and like break room lounge. Unsure. And then every floor kind of has this awkward corner room, which can be more offices if I wanted to. And things like that. Like that could be the librarian's main office. Who knows? Go up to the... What floor is this? First... second, third, fourth floor. And you get into the world magic category of the tower. So this has everything that you need for arcane convergence, divergence. Circles for different type things, elemental circles. These are going to be the spell books, crafting, and how you infuse them with elements. And here, you go up to the next floor. There might be another entryway into the dorm here. I'm not sure. Up here, more side office room things, but we have our two main classrooms. We got our creation ritual room with plenty of seating around here. And then on this side, we have our destruction ritual room with, again, plenty of seating kind of around this area. That'll need to get chiseled out and detailed. And then you go to the top floor. Now this floor is going to take you to the base of my home, which is my mage tower, which will be this whole spire and everything above this point. But there'll probably also be roof access if people want to be up here. And there'll probably be a rampart of some kind at this level. And gardens and stuff. Before my mage tower. Because my mage tower isn't going to start at this width. I think it's going to start a little bit more narrow. And then even taper as it goes up a little bit. So it might, I think, 1, 2, 4, 5. The mage tower might start here. Kind of deal. And then everything else around here is going to be kind of rampart, I think. So yeah, that's the little tour of the plans. Okay, I need to be able to access the ceiling again. Man, I just tore down all this dirt. Go. Oh boy, I have no idea. How this is gonna look. It might not look bad. Honestly. You know, like it. Obviously a little bit of smoothing involved to try and get the roof in a more gentle curve. And then of course the way the granite kind of supports or kind of holding it up, but you know, it's gonna be a basic barrel vault. Technically, I'm not gonna try and do like one of the fancier pointed vaults or anything like that. It's just gonna be barrel, 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 and then over here just another little arch that holds up another barrel kind of deal. So nothing I don't think that's gonna be too crazy. Okay. Bye. Let's just sniff this memory gem here real quick. There we go. Perfect. And I can get another 64 blocks of mana stones. carry it over here. Well, another... We probably need another 3 stacks. 32. Because I want to get a wide enough cross-section so that when we're kind of designing the granite support columns that we have enough to kind of work with and use. Tell you what, Dark, that might be one thing I am gonna need more of is temporal fragments. I don't know if you've been storing any. I don't know if you're a mage. If you're a mage, you don't have to give me temporal fragments or anything like that, but... Or if Blink has any, or anyone else from, like, Athenia has a bunch, or anyone else on the server. Temporal fragments are pretty important for this build. At least it seems like they're gonna be. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay. Boom. Still got a decent amount of packed dirt. And I'm gonna have to backfill this stone with dirt. Again, just to prevent spawning from happening up in the roof. And then you just hear, you know, Jeff's complaining the whole time. Oh no, I'm trapped. OSHA's not approving. You know, all their normal tactics to try and get attention to their plight or whatever. Well, good old scaffolding. I'm hearing Jeff's. Nice. I believe there's a portal right here, right? Yeah. There's a rift right here. Do. Oh, is anyone currently testing 1.20? I heard that Tyron might have fixed the whole double hit with arrows and spear throws. Is that true? Did they fix that? I don't know if anyone's tried the latest version or not. But that's kind of what I heard. Was that you can't kind of get those free double hits anymore? Which, you know, on one hand kind of sucks because if you know how to do it, you know, it just makes the game easier, but you know, any bug fix is a good bug fix generally, in my opinion. Especially things that can kind of make the basic drifters a little bit more challenging. Let's go up to another level. More Jeffs to go for now. More might spawn in a bit. Played with the projectiles 1.20 yet, so not sure if it's fixed. So we can name the new mobs, yeah. We'll need to do that. I don't know if I'm just gonna patch. You know, I kind of just want to patch this server up to 1.20 initially, if the mods can work with it. But like, I want to do that because number one, I'm going through the process of making this giant freaking build, And number 2, you know. We'll see. Oh God, no what? I mean, of course there'll be a fresh 1.20 server at some point, right? But like, I need to finish this build, and if I start a new save before I finish this build, people might riot. It might create a black hole. That is true, technically. It could just straight up break things. If it breaks things, then yeah, we have to restart anyways. But like, honestly, that just delays the 1.20 server further, and it means that we just stay at 119. You know? $64. This is kind of all my temporal fragments that I've farmed. This roof isn't cheap, material-wise. Yeah. But again, we have to wait for 1.20 stable to come out. And then give it, even then, a month or two for the mods to kind of update. Get the new versions of all the mods and upgrade the server. You know, I have a feeling it's just gonna break. Like, you know, games like this, every time there's a big update, generally, especially when you throw mods in there, generally breaks, right? I don't know why I went over here. But we'll just make a backup. Man, that's gonna be a big fucking backup. Our server's already massive in terms of space. But I want my elk. Damn it. Okay. Jazzy if you stay on the server, but I'll start off in a new spawn far away. That's even yeah, technically you can change spawn. The issue with that is that I can't force people to... I can force the world spawn to go over there, yes. But I can't force if someone already set their spawn point, right? Like their temporal spawn point. I don't think I can just change that in bulk for everyone on the server. So people like me, like if I die, I would still come back here because this is what my temporal spawn point's set at. And it's a decent idea. Just admin smite them. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. I just show up with the level 4 spells. One thing that I'm worried about, so 1.20, Rustbound Magic was going to get a complete overhaul. As far as I'm aware from what the mod creator was saying in his chats. So I don't know the impact. I know part of that overhaul has already happened in terms of like the flowers and how they kind of work. So yeah, I just don't know. There's so many potential impacts when it comes to that. How much bread do I want? Like 20. I'm not around enough for it to last forever. You can put them in my bread box though, and they will last a while for sure. But as we get through November, guys, I'm gonna be very, very, very busy in real life. Basically, from November 10th through November 30th, I just might not be around at all. Just an FYI. A lot of stuff going on. And then in December, don't know what's going on there either. So. I need more packed dirt, man. Need more packed dirt. I do hope everyone enjoyed this season of Vintage Story. There's still so many uncompleted projects though. I just wish I was around more so people would have a little bit more willpower to finish things. Because, you know, when I'm not streaming Vintage Story, and the server kind of goes into hiatus in a way. I really want the golf course to get into a good state, though, too. I love that idea. Golf course was great. Should come with a big server goal when we start, like redo the cathedral ruin or something. No, not quite. Big goals like that are cool. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I'm kind of curious, like, what would happen if I just joined another server? Instead of us hosting one, join one of the whitelisted servers, and I play on there. Yeah, foreign would finish in a week. This is true. I don't even think this playthrough anyone's done the first story content, right? Which I have still never done. I have still never beaten the first boss or anything like that and gone through the archives. I've found the archives before, not on this server, but our last one. And I know last season people went through and beat it in a group. So here's my problem with big grand ideas for like a server-wide building project. Stuff like that requires almost its own leadership. You do not want me to lead a project like that because I'm flaky. I tend to not finish builds. People can, of course, come up with their own big goal like that, the way the Athenian Empire comes up with, like, moving a whole ruin by themselves. That's just what they do. But a server-wide goal that says we need to do X as a group, like, I don't build well with other people. I just never have. I never will. This really came into light when I was playing probably Valheim. I just generally, it's kind of my way or the highway when it comes to my builds. So I'm just not good for that kind of stuff. Just set the goal. I guess personally, I just don't see the difference between the two statements. So last season we had what I called township goals. So everyone else will get it done. So basically there was rewards for people who did certain things in their towns. Like if you build a well, you get a bucket for free. Or if you build a specifically themed building, you get this. I think I prefer something more like that. Again. Boring. Well, I think your idea is boring. Now what? Now we're at an impasse. Look, there's nothing stopping anyone from doing that exact idea right now, Dart. That's the point, right? Like I'm not trying to argue with you for like argument's sake. I'm just trying to say that like yes, that's a fine idea. You can do it right now. You know, so This is the type of game where like you have to kind of create your own fun in a big way, and if you don't, then you get bored of it, right? There you go. Then plan amongst yourselves. That is A-OK in my book. Okay, I think that'll be an okay initial slope. Hard to tell. I could lower that and make that a half block. That might round it off a little bit more. Or I take a chunk out of this. Like that. And the nice thing about the ceiling being a little bit far away from the person is that I don't have to go down to the smallest voxel. I could maybe go down to the second smallest voxel again. Well, actually, at the moment, I only went down to 8x8s. I could go down to 4x4s and just do another smooth pass on that, which would be okay. I don't think I would take it any more fine than that. And it would look pretty good. So let's see here. This replace with halves. I don't know why I broke them to replace them. I need to literally just chisel them. This gets staircase, I guess. Oh no, it goes half block here too. Okay, these. Oh, let's get staircase. Do half block. Yes, I think so. Flop. Stair, wall. Pretty sure I can break. No, I can't steal this piece. I can't steal that piece. Okay. I need more mana stone ashlar blocks. Which I could take from over here. Okay, I think I should start with this level of detail. And then I need to start getting some granite up here and carved away. I believe I'm using mana stone for the pillars too. And I might unify the pillars to ceiling kind of vibe, which could be good. All right. Let's get a bunch of smooth granite. And in the middle of the floor, I'm just going to throw a couple of these down to make the raw shapes. Now, I'm not going to have the... Don't know how these rocks fell upwards, but they did. Alright, so these are the 3 shapes that make up a column as of right now. So let's move some things around. Don't need that, don't need that. This over here. I don't know what is caving in. Does that just always happen? Alright, let's get some pillars. Some mid bits. I think I just need 3, 4. And then I need 3 more bases. These ones, since they're flush to the wall, I might change a little bit. I might elongate them and make them more oval to the wall. And these ones a little bit more just normal columns. This one I would like to rotate. Maybe not. If you were to upgrade the server and start from a new spawn, could you wipe our skills and progression? No idea. But why would we upgrade the server and just start with a new spawn? That kind of makes no sense. Like, if we were to upgrade the server, we would keep with the current spawn. Otherwise, we should just wipe the server. Because if we're making it to where, like, we spawn 50,000 blocks away, you know, you're not gonna make it here. Unless you build a base first, right? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that's extra steps. To be able to revisit previous builds. I mean, I have a feeling just everyone would, or at least not everyone, like Ford and them would just simply literally nomad it all the way back to their original build. I would have to put spawn like 200,000 plus blocks away for them to not do that. Which makes it almost untenable for most people to make it to their original builds anyways. So again, it's just like, you know, I don't think there's any harm in either A, if the server can be upgraded, we just continue with the server. Because there'll be a new server eventually. Like, we don't always have to start fresh. And then we do that. If we can't upgrade the server, then you start fresh anyways, because that's just what'll have to happen. you know. I'm not necessarily against your idea, but like it just seems I mean, me personally, I don't want to do that. I want to either live in my mage tower or start over and abandon this build. You know, I'm not gonna go through the months and months to make this thing to not live in it, or I just start over. In which case, if I'm starting over, I just should stop what I'm working on. Like the beginning, but I also don't want to lose all your hard work. Again, if we can't upgrade the server, which in my opinion, that is the most likely outcome. If we try and just force the server to 1.20 and keep the map and everything, I'm 99% sure it's gonna bork things. Because we have mods. So, because of that, most likely, that means this server will continue until, at the very least, I'm done with this build, which is going to be, in real life terms, months. And then, after I'm done with this build and kind of like show it off a little bit, maybe do some other things, because I enjoy this server still. At that point, I'll probably take a break from Vintage Story for months. And then we'll stand up a new server, and the new server might be in version 1.21, for all I know. I don't know. Can this snap stick to these? Nope. Guess not. Even though the sconce can, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I encourage the community, like, if you want to build some cool stuff, again, server's gonna be up for a good... Who saw that coming? I haven't died in a little while, so... That was fun. Anyways, if you guys want to do some builds, you know, here, you guys still have plenty of time to get things done. And I encourage it, you know. I'm just never going to be around as much as I used to when it comes to streaming. There's a 0% chance, you know, outside of like maybe like the most I would ever probably try and commit to again is like one stream a week, because otherwise I just can't commit to anything like that again. So YouTube for me, 100% hobby, 100% just chill. Which means that I don't get to play as much. And so if you guys burn yourselves out, well, that's on you guys. Wrong shape. Plus, not to mention other games coming out that I might stream. Like, I want to stream the new Flight Sim when that comes out, because I like Flight Sim, for example. And if I'm streaming that, I'm not really progressing on this build. What do you guys think of the room with the pillars like this? Farming Sim 25? Is that the mobile version or the new PC version? PC? I don't know. I like Farming Sim, personally. Like, it's chill. Scythe and a shovel on a map with no fields and one starter sell point. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I think that would be a fun playstyle to do, personally. I used to play more, you know, at least I would start out with some equipment, you know, but there would be like really old, outdated equipment, like a little bit of like a full, almost like a, oh, it's a 1960 playthrough, and you start at 1960, and you have some crappy tractors or whatever, right? Have I just been doing replace? I have. Crap. Yo. Yeah, Space Engineers is gonna be good, I think. Which is you know, again, if I haven't finished this before we're playing Space Engineers, then the server will be up running again. You know? Cool. I'm glad you found some people to kind of inspire you. Gotta have that in your Space Engineer saves, in my opinion. Alright, cool. We got some columns here now. Look, I just wanted to come down here and see if these columns would work. And I think they will. They'll work here too. Huh. So I never really used the replace function on the pantograph much. It's actually pretty fucking badass. Or at least maybe that function wasn't a thing back when I played last. But the fact that I can literally just place down dirt and then just upgrade it is kind of hilarious to me. And how much chiseling into the scene to find out about the pantograph? Probably, if I had to guess, a lot. But you don't get the pantograph until iron. Generally, so. Saw a red stream and just turned off your computer. Yeah. That'll do it. Yeah, I think I have a few more sconces. Just want to grab a few and put them around a little bit. I could end up doing lanterns. I don't know the long term what my lighting situation will be in a lot of these rooms. Lighting's kind of one of the last things I necessarily worry about, because like if I can get the building to look good, then I can just hang lights, you know? It's kind of like a final detail thing. Unless a certain light fixture is like key to the rest of the room. Like if I was doing like a big chandelier, which there might be a big chandelier at some point, I don't know. But I know I have still a few more torch holders that I can just put down. Just a few more. Torch holders are the hardest thing to make. You know, I like just grabbing them out of ruins. I find that's the easiest place to get them. And then there's, of course, candle holders if you want those. Which we could do. Honestly, like, the thing that I'll replace torch holders with is... riveted Eldrathian block, huh? Hold on. So number one, I can make Eldrathian torch holders. Okay, this spell is magic, which is a little bit more magey looking than normal. And then also I can make mana lanterns. Eventually, and mana lanterns basically do the same thing as, but they're like the magical version of a lantern. So I don't know if I'll end up having those over torch holders, over whatever. You know, but pop this off here. Mm. Tell you what, having proper columns instead of just squares holding up the ceiling, it does make the place, even though technically it's not more open by much, it makes it feel a lot more open. I find, at least in my opinion, it does. You know, like it just kind of adds something to it. Plus the details kind of nice. I have no idea what I'm doing with the flooring though. In this room. Let me look at some reference images. You know, when in doubt, reference image. God, marble. It's kind of marble, huh? Mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to chisel something. Full color pictorial mosaic tile. I think I'm gonna go with a tile. Now, there's a couple ways. I can either chisel it. Not sure. We do have some tiles. Oh, white marble. I think I'm gonna have to chisel something. And I think I'm gonna need like a kind of like a main pattern through the main area, and then some sort of side pattern along the edges. That way we can kind of divide the room up a little bit there. Don't know though. And I don't know if I want to have some sort of... See, this is why I'm torn, like, if I want the brick for the ceiling. Because if I do a custom tile flooring down here, the ceiling needs something, right? Like, if I look at a ballroom, you know, the ceiling kind of matches the tile in terms of decor. Or at least they go hand in hand, right? Like, it's not just bare stone up there, but I could just do bare stone initially for now. There's just so many potential options you could have. Hello? Someone just throw a rock at me? You know, eventually we could like chisel tapestries and sceneries on the wall of like great mage wars or something like that. I could start telling the whole Spellmonger series on the walls. I don't know if you guys have read or listened to those novels. They're my favorite novels at the moment, okay? It's 17 books long right now, and there's more to come. It is awesome to have something so crazy in depth as a series to listen to. And they're not short books either, which is great. It's a Volge. Just an iron Volge. You can also throw it. It's kind of weird to have a room getting started here. Alright, so now I need to figure out the whole arch question. Boy, oh boy. Okay. Base material only. So let's do this. And so I don't have to climb around. Alright, I'm going to mimic the arch down here. Okay. Pillar goes there. Pillar goes there, right? So in fact, the pillar goes all the way up to the next level. Kind of deal. Okay, do something like that. And Let's... smooth it out a little bit. Basically, I would like to map this on. In hopefully an interesting way. Do I want to raise this up by one? Hey. No touchy. No touchy. Should I have eventually like floating lanterns or something in here? Like, it doesn't feel very magical right now, right? It just feels kind of more stereotypical medieval. Or actually more Roman than anything because of the way the columns are. So these, what I want to do, okay, is... Hey. Alright, let me copy this. I think there's an add shape, right? Candelabra? Potentially. Two. Yep. Chisel off the stand, so just go around candlestick holder, have those floating around. Yeah. Could chisel just a connection point in the air that a lantern can just hang from too. You don't have to necessarily. There we go. Okay, the question becomes, do I want this to be squared, partially rounded, or perfectly round? So I'm going to make two versions of this. I'm going to have one half. Kind of this, I would say, Art Nouveau kind of style, in a way. And then I'll make another version on that side that is like perfectly rounded with a little bit of a taper, but otherwise plain. I'll turn them both into granite, see what they look like, and move on from there, right? One thing I want to do is that. They're gonna have the same connection point to the pillars. At least initially. I need to do like a little ledge thing that this thing kind of sits on. So like, yeah, we'll have to see. I have a feeling Perfectly Smooth's gonna win out, but you know, you want to test other styles. Because honestly, if you can get away with a little less detail, I feel like that's kind of a win. Oh boy. I don't have the right light for this at all. On this side, I can't really see what I'm doing. I need more hard shadows. God, what is going on? I think it's the sunlight. This is giving me good light on this side and awful light on this side. Fun. I just don't. I don't think this one's gonna win. I don't think so. Yep, broke my leg. Saw that coming. I had to bring this flush. Am I gonna have a chamber secrets? No, I'm gonna have a goblet of fire. That way I can really aggressively ask every person who visits, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Oh. The whole time. That's the plan. Right there. If I perfectly smooth this, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna have to perfectly smooth this. I know that's what's gonna happen. That's why I'm hoping I can kind of get away with a somewhat chiseled thing instead. But I bet when I get to the other side and test the other looks, it's gonna be night and day in terms of if I like it or not. Yep, jumped too far. Yeah, and this needs some sort of. There's a term for it, but there's like a footer that goes on these arches. That used to kind of look like a scroll, or like a flower or something, but kind of goes out like that. That kind of attaches the arch to the pillar a little bit more visually cohesively. So I'll need that. I don't like it. I can already tell you, left side fails. Even if I made the whole thing kind of line up and stuff, I just don't know. I think a smoother thing will just be more elegant. Which is a shame because I'm trying my hardest not to use the smallest pixel. So if I smooth it out using the second smallest pixel, it's probably going to be the best case situation. So, and if I can smooth it out decently close to here, where the column is, right? This little detail. So like right now, this detail is pretty wide, I would say. It juts out a lot. I would like it to kind of smoothly kind of get to just there. That way the detail isn't quite as stick out, but. Alright, let's go kill some Jeffs. I'm sure there's some upstairs. And to think about, like, when I get into a room like this, what the chiseling is going to be like. Like, these odd, very circular shaped rooms that aren't necessarily centered onto the build. Like, it's going to be hell. Trying to make everything fit. It's one big jigsaw puzzle. And I don't have an image to look at to copy. You know I'm crazy? True. Look, alright, Forn's build this season was so good. I have to step up my game. You know? I have to one-up Forn. If I can't beat Forn, then Forn might as well run my YouTube channel, right? That's how I see it. It's a challenge, a direct challenge. So. However, I have been streaming for a little while now. streaming for? 3.5 hours. Yeah. So I put in about 3.5 hours today. You know. There might be a stream sometime this week. Maybe next weekend. Right? And then after that, there's going to be kind of nothing for 2 weeks as we get into the middle and second half of November. You know, I'll try and find some time to work on this between streams, but honestly, I bet you guys are going to come back to things looking about the same as it was last time you saw it. So let me find you guys someone to send to. Go check out Planet Coaster 2 with Raptor. You guys have a good one. Have a good upcoming week, and we'll check in with you guys here again soon. Thanks for watching. Thanks for chilling with us. And hopefully we'll make some sort of progress on this build over the next few months. So, have a good one. See you later.